I want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset.
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
All right, look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just got to trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got to make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
When you jump into the 70s or 80s eras in NBA 2K, you'll have the opportunity.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. Poke loose. There's Russell with the three. He's off on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, some history here, though, of course. They won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Here's Prince. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smith, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Towns. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the dunk by James.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns wide open. Misses the three.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that one's good, Morant.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. A 3-ball. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by James.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Prince. Last game he had 12. Edwards against James. Shot from 12. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And, G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Edwards. Here's the pass to Gobert. Adams, some nice D. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And Towns gets it to go.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. So on the floor for Minnesota, a pair of number 1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Noel in at the 2. Gobert finds Russell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Morant. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Steps back and drains the jump shot. Morant's got 10 points.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. James with it. He's picked up by Russell. The drive by James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats on any given night.
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Morant passes to James. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Noel. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Edwards against Brooks. Here's James. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. To the inside. And the dunk by James.
It's not surprising to see MP feel it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic and has set himself up for some success in this league.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now, here is Russell. Last game with 30 points. Noel passes to Russell. Edwards looking it over. Passes to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. And finally they hit one. Noel's got 7 now in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Good on the bucket.
Willing to fight. MP never backs down.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against San Antonio.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Prince is checked in for Noel. Russell passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Adams. Feeds it to James. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. To the paint. They grab their own miss. Here's James. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Russell trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain...
And so it's MP making things happen for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
56. your Grizzlies youth dance team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. MP out there with Morant. And it's Adams at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's stolen by Gobert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant passes to James. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Edwards. The pass to Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gobert's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. On the wing, James. Here's Brooks. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Brooks has got 6 points.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves substitution, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Here's Towns. He's got 8. He dishes it to Prince. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Here's Russell. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Towns against Jackson. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Adams, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Russell kicks to Prince. Back to Russell. Right side Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut back down to 3 on the basket from Russell.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 16 points for MP.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Minnesota calls timeout. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Moran had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in.
Minnesota foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
Morant against Russell. From deep, James. Minnesota with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Anthony Edwards.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. James with the bucket.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he makes the first. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Minnesota also with the sub. Anderson's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Morant. 20 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's James. 20 points for him. And he drops in the way up off the glass. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Russell passes to Anderson. Over Bain. That one off the back iron and out. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. It's Morant in the corner. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 12.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to Noel. And here's Russell. He's got 7. Shoots from 12. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable! As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Anderson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Another bucket for Anderson. They found something with him, and they're sticking with it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 1-point game. Morant, it's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Morant's got 13 points in the second half. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Knocked away. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Towns. Over Jackson. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 1 point on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Prince outside. Takes the three. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Banked in off the glass. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What vision from MP.
Time running out for the Timberwolves. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And then Morant crafts it in.
The strong takeaway from MP. Love to see it pay off.
Timberwolves trailed by 14. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant against Russell. And James gets it to go on the assist by Morant. James has got 9 points now in the quarter. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Here's James. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Back to James. Jackson trying to break free. And again, MP. James has got 35.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
15 foul.
That free throw missing.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Now here's Jones. James outside. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A 49-9 dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half this city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean, it's the best of both worlds.
But isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Right. Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh,
Treat
golden
others as
rule,
you would
the
like to
golden
be
rule.
treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does that sound good?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must not
in
believe in
my
his talent very well if you want him to beg,
if you want
borrow,
to
and
control
steal
as
to stay on
many
the
variables
team.
as possible, MP, you want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to, you'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
Okay. Now, I just want to play this thing straight through. No press, just basketball.
Okay, MP, are you sure?
This is going to make things much more difficult for you. You understand that, right?
Maybe, but I never shy away from no challenge.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Well, that being the case, this is what you're going to have to do to make this a viable option.
Told you this wasn't going to be easy. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Like, you want to make your case on the court? It's going to have to be so crystal clear that any random fan on social media can see it.
You're right. Hey, this is what I wanted, man. I'm ready.
This is all going to leak eventually. So the only thing that we can do is try to get ahead of it, all right?
Okay.
Hit those goals, then talk about them, all right? You need to be your biggest advocate right now.
And I'm talking press conferences, scrums, every opportunity you get, you need to be talking up your accomplishments.
Strong, confident.
Yeah, you can deliver the message however you want, but you need to deliver it. You are the one that can bring this team to the promised land. If not this season, then sometime real soon.
No, not real soon. We need now. All right, you need to be a championship caliber centerpiece in order for this to work.
That's easy, man, because I already am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the confidence we need.
Come on, man. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Look, you want to win this war on the court, then go win it. Ain't nothing left to do now but go ball. My man.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Man, I don't see it that way. You know, I've had a bunch of good games. Yeah, I scored a lot of points or whatever, but I could do more. You know, I'm just glad that we got this win. But nah, man, this ain't my best game. I can do a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah? I mean, what else could you do? How could you possibly play better on offense?
I mean, I definitely passed up on some looks, trying to get my teammates involved. Man, honestly, I could have scored another 10, 12 points easily.
Well, you got to win anyway, which is the important part. And a bonus, you had a great game. Congrats.